Hi, good afternoon and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Fred and Brinkley, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Brinkley's ability to pass the Canine Good Citizen test. So we are going to move through most of the tests. There's one test that we're not going to be able to demonstrate, but we'll explain that when we get to it. The first test is accepting a friendly stranger. This test demonstrates that the dog will follow. This test demonstrates that the dog will allow a friendly stranger to approach it and speak to the handler in a natural everyday situation. The evaluator walks up to the dog and handler and greets the handler in a friendly manner, ignoring the dog. The evaluator and handler shake hands and exchange pleasantries. The dog must show no signs of resentment or shyness and must not break position or try to go to the evaluator. Very good job, Brinkley. Test 2, sitting politely for petting. This test demonstrates that the dog will allow a friendly stranger to touch it while it is out with its handler. With the dog sitting at the handler's side to begin the exercise, the evaluator pets the dog on the head and body. The handler may talk to his or her dog throughout the exercise. The dog may stand in place as it is petted. The dog must not show signs of shyness or resentment. Very good job, Brinkley. Test 3, appearance and grooming. This practical test demonstrates that the dog will welcome being groomed and examined and will permit someone, such as a veterinarian, groomer, or friend of the owner, to do so. It also demonstrates the owner's care, concern, and sense of responsibility. The evaluator inspects the dog to determine if it is clean and groomed. The dog must appear to be in healthy condition. The handler should supply the comb or brush commonly used on the dog. The evaluator then softly combs or brushes the dog and in a natural manner lightly examines the ears and gently picks up each front foot. It is not necessary for the dog to hold a specific position during the examination, and the handler may talk to the dog, praise it, and give encouragement throughout. Very good job. Test 4, out for a walk, walking on a loose lead. This test demonstrates that the handler is in control of the dog. The dog may be on either side of the handler. The dog's position should leave no doubt that the dog is attentive to the handler and is responding to the handler's movements and changes of direction. The dog need not be perfectly aligned with the handler and need not sit when the handler stops. The evaluator may use a pre-plotted course or may direct the handler-dog team by issuing instructions or commands. In either case, there should be a right turn, left turn, and an about turn with at least one stop in between and another at the end. The handler may talk to the dog along the way, praise the dog, or give commands in a normal tone of voice. The handler may sit the dog at the halts if desired. Very good job. Now test number 5, we aren't able to demonstrate on video. It's walking through a crowd. Test 6, sitting down on command and staying in place. This test demonstrates that the dog has training, will respond to the handler's commands to sit and down, and will remain in the place commanded by the handler, sit or down position, whichever the handler prefers. The dog must do sit and down on command. Then the owner chooses the position for leaving the dog in the stay. Prior to this test, the dog's leash is replaced with a line 20 feet long. The handler may take a responsible amount of time and use more than one command to get the dog to sit and then down. The evaluator must determine if the dog has responded to the handler's commands. The handler may not force the dog into position, but may touch the dog to offer gentle guidance. When instructed by the evaluator, the handler tells the dog to stay and walks forward the length of the line, turns and returns to the dog at a natural pace. The dog must remain in the place which it was left. It may change position until the evaluator instructs the handler to release the dog. The dog may be released from the front or the side. Very good job, Brinkley. Test 7, coming when called. This test demonstrates that the dog will come when called by the handler. The handler will walk 10 feet from the dog, turn to face the dog, and call the dog. The handler may use encouragement to get the dog to come. Handlers may choose to tell their dog stay or wait, or they may simply walk away giving no instruction to the dog. Very good job. Test 8, reaction to another dog. This test demonstrates that the dog can behave politely around other dogs. Two handlers and their dogs approach each other from a distance of about 20 feet, stop, shake hands, and exchange pleasantries, and continue on for about 10 feet. The dogs should show no more than casual interest in each other. Neither dog should go to the other dog or its handler.
Barry, you're going to walk up and shake Fred's hand. You guys are going to heel together.
Good job. Very good. Thank you, Barry. Test 9, reaction to distraction. This test demonstrates that the dog is confident at all times when faced with calm and distracting situations. The evaluator will select and present 2 distractions. Examples of distractions include dropping a chair, rolling a crate dolly past the dog, having a jogger run in front of the dog, or dropping a crutch or cane. The dog may express natural interest and curiosity, or may appear slightly startled, but should not panic, try to run away, show aggressiveness, or bark. The handler may talk to the dog and encourage or praise it throughout the exercise.
Well, we feel that the motorcycles going by is definitely probably the first distraction.
So distraction 2, Nora's going to drop a bucket. She showed natural interest and curiosity, but was not overly anxious and did not bark. So very good job, Brinkley. Okay. Test 10, supervised separation. This test demonstrates that a dog can be left with a trusted person if necessary and will maintain training and good manners. Evaluators are encouraged to say something like, "Would you like me to watch your dog?" and then take hold of the dog's leash. The owner will go out of sight for 3 minutes. The dog does not have to stay in position, but should not continually bark, whine, or pace unnecessarily, or show anything stronger than mild agitation or nervousness. Evaluators may talk to the dog, but should not engage in excessive talking, petting, or management attempts.
No. She's looking for him, but she's not figuring out. Stay. Stay. That's good. I don't think we have to do 3 minutes. Valerie, we did this with my friend Carla, who she doesn't know at all on Sunday, and she did really well.
So that concludes all of the tests for the CGC, and we are so very pleased with Brinkley's progress. She's done an amazing job in a short period of time, and we look forward to getting them home to you so you can start practicing. Thanks again for choosing Williams Dog Training Company.